Alright, time to get back to editing this series. Now, how long ago did I upload the last episode? Oh.
Anyway, last week...
You really don't want to be here, do you? Don't worry, it'll be fine. Okay, what's this all about, really? I know you must be scared, Ogerpon, but I did my best. So just trust me and come with me, okay? Okay, let's go. So that's the Ogerpon. Actually real? Let's trust Kieran. Yep. So this is the Ogerpon Mountain. This is the true fate of Ogerpon, whom we've thoroughly wronged. For far too long we've told tales casting you as the villain here in Kitakami. We all owe you a great apology. Yeah, what's going on? Why the sudden about face? You've been running around the whole village telling everyone the true story of what happened. I was worried he'd stir up a lot of resentment, but so I told him to stop, but... We're so sorry, dear Ogre. Ogerpon's so cute. If I was wrong to worry so much. Who knew Kiki had it in him, especially since he usually hates talking to people. But now you can come to the village whenever you want. And you don't need to hide your face when you do. Sweet Mice, we kept the Kitakami Hall rightfully belonged to you all along. We managed to get them back from those three villains. Please feel welcome to keep them. We got the mask back, we managed to clear Ogerpon's name. That's why I call it a happy ending. Well, last thing to do, let's escort Ogerpon back to his home. Sounds good to me. Why is he always looking at his face? You notice that? Let's go Ogerpon to the dreaded day, and alright. I still feel that there's something else still missing. Because, okay, we took out the 3 loyals, but we've not actually had a real opportunity yet to actually, you know, like, capture them to add them to the decks of that. So, we need to find out what's happening with that and that stuff, you know. Well, here we are. Alright. It's a bit lonely out here, but I guess this place must have been a lot to Ogerpon. Take care, okay, Ogerpon? Don't think I want to leave, does it? Hey, you know what? I think Ogerpon might want to go with you, Cube. Hey, hold up. If it's not gonna stay here, then I want Ogerpon to come with me. Yeah, we knew this was gonna come. We knew this was gonna happen eventually. Kiki. I know I'm being real selfish, but Cube, please. Let me battle you. I want to see which one of us should get to keep Ogerpon with them. Hey, Kiki. I know you really love Ogerpon, I really honestly understand. But you have to think about Ogerpon's feelings too. Want to battle anyway. Let me know once you're ready. Final time, eh? Okay. We know that the battle is coming up, so we'll put our main team in instead of Palmot. This will be your final fight, right? Well, let's get started. This will be his fully evolved team. He had 5 last time, right? Is he gonna have 6 this time? Or is it gonna be like his? Because his Gligo wasn't evolved last time, so it'll be his Gliscor this time, right? Whoever wins gets to be Ogerpon's partner. Don't you dare hold back. Get it. The reason also why I put Shift Ray, okay. The reason why I put, by the way, because I tie it into my party for this kind. I know he's gonna have a Gliscor, and I know it's ground flying, and it's 4 times weak to ice. I'm led to believe anyway. Or it's at least weak to ice at some point. I believe it is 4 times weak though, so. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna go with Avalanche. I'll be slower than Shift Ray. Fake it, okay, it gets the flinch, whatever, cool. I should be slower than it, so let's see here. Yep, he hits me, and Avalanche, because it's taken in the turn, deals double damage. This should one-shot. Focus Dash? You're not holding back, thank you, but I won't hold back either. Sure, let's get it, Kieran. Oh, good Sag. I thought so. That's not gonna help you this time, buddy. Not this time. Because I've got a priority ice type move. Ice Shard. Thank you for coming, Shift Ray. Bye bye. Holy Wrath. Okay, this I will actually swap out for Keysport fighting, so I will go with the best. I should be fast. Let's go Mayor's Garada for this. Because my grass type can be his water type, but his fighting type can be my dark type, you know? There's a 50-50 matchup here, honestly, but I'm quicker. I hit hard. My flower trick always crits, so I believe I could probably 1 or 2 tap this. If I were to Terraslide, I'll definitely 1 tap this, but it's going to be close. Nice. And that's the power of a crit, guys. 1.5 times damage on top of, you know, stab on top of super effective damage. And mega, okay. Still, I still think it's the time we bring it out to Titan because Bug against ice is neutral damage, I believe. It's not going to do too much. We go Avalanche. Yeah, Bug Bull's a combo. That's exactly what I expected. I knew do a decent amount of damage, but not too much. Avalanche comes off, double damage, bye bye Yan Mega, and this is where are you finally going to bring out that Glyce score of yours? I might actually need to heal, to be honest. I don't know if I can take another hit. Robo Pass, okay. I don't think I'll use a body press fighting type. Okay, that's honestly that damage. Ooh, actually. You know what? I'm feeling feisty. I'll risk it. Survived, which means he's gone. He resisted. Is it not good against rock type? I thought it was neutral damage. Rock must decide. Okay, never mind then. Okay, let me swap. So if you're gonna go for body press, fighting type move, you are rock type. Let me go for Dondozo. Body press, should eat that up, but the defense and that, you know. Alright, and then we're going to liquidation. That cannon, yeah, that's the move that I remember it had. That's the electric move against, but because it's such low accuracy, it's very rare hits. I knew I had an electric move of some kind, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, now look at the face one. There's a Diplant. Okay, that is, I guess, Bug Dragon. Let's think a ton, and we'll try use a fake out play rough combo. Also, I believe he's got 6 mons, by the way. And that's his 5th mon. This is his 5th mon here, I believe. Let's see that taken when he sends it out. When we see the little sidebar. Is this your 5th mon? Yeah, he's got a full team of 6. Alright, let's go for a fake out. Nice chip damage. Leftovers? Yep. Alright, play rough, let's go. I went Terrassal. Oh, you missed. I went Terrassalize, but honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. Direct Bomb. Goes my speed, I believe. You're gonna recover. Oh, yeah, I'll back to full now from the leftovers, fortunately. Me. Okay, speed's gonna fall, yeah, whatever. And then we'll use Play Rough. Okay, good. Gotta land one more of them. Even with the leftovers buff, I should be able to be fine here. If we just gonna use Syrup Bomb, all that's gonna happen is my speed's gonna decrease. It's not doing much at all, to be fair. All I've got to do is hit this last hit here. Simply down here, nice. Which leaves the Glyce score left. You know, if I was confident it was 4 times a week, then I would definitely use Ice Shard here and Terrassalize. See if I can get the one shot quickly, but you know, I don't need to put myself into that dangerous situation when I can just roll restore, you know? I'm pretty certain it's good against Brown Dog. Pretty sure. X-Scissor, alright, Bug, doesn't do too much. Alright, well if that's the case then, let's just wait for it to outspeed me. There's the E-Quake that I was expecting. And double damage Avalanche. The fact that it's got a berry definitely tells me it was 4 times a week. Why would you have that on if you drop 4 times a week? You know what I'm saying? Regardless, let's go goes down, and that is keeping defeated. If I actually have an appeal team of 6 though, unlike some of the trainers in the past games, last couple of games, we only had 5 as our last battle. Figures. Ain't true, ain't it? A lot of armor be like. I knew I couldn't win. I just couldn't give up. sorry. Okay, okay. It's time for you to catch Ogerpon Cube. Yep, here we go. Do we just get it for free, or do we actually have to catch it? Surely we have to catch it, right? Yeah, alright. Okay, well, first of all, boxes. I don't know what type this thing is. I'm just going to put Meowscarada in the box just because, well, everything in terms of legendary has been poison type in this area, so having a grass type isn't exactly the best. And we need a catcher out here, so let's go Palma. Now I mentioned Meowscarada is one of our highest level mons. I think maybe it'd be good by catching this thing to give my other mons a bit of EXP from this, so yeah. Let's see, what color are you? You're black, green. We'll say black, green. 7 shades of green too. So that makes me think that the best ball to catch you in for aesthetics might actually be a dust ball, you know? Black and green, yeah. I honestly would not be against that. Yeah, black and green. But the issue is we're not in a cave. We're just in that cave there would work 4 times effectively. By the way, catching is definitely with the end of the DLC here. Can't be mistaken, but you never know. Here we go. Let's get it, gamers. Oh! Using its fire mask, eh? That's what I wasn't expecting. Right! So it's going to use the 4 mask, I assume, or at least the 3 mask to be retrieved. This is going to be a fire version, right? Terrestrialization fire. Oh, damn, okay. Right. Huh. It's terrestrialized mass. This is what Ogerpon's really capable of. Yeah, no kidding. And body aspect, what does that do? Attack rose. Okay, we've got a good type against it, and we've got someone who's good for physical defense. It's swapping in Dondozo. We can eat up whatever it grows us. Yeah, we'll probably use a fire type move I would have to get based on this mask alone. Grassy terrain, so it heals itself. Okay, interesting. Intriguing, at least. Right, let's go with liquidation just to see what we're doing. Low kick, that's fine. Oh, actually, that's smart because I weigh a lot. Dondozo does weigh a lot. It's not a bad move for you. I almost one-shot you though, to be fair. Look at you adapt to Ogerpon's type. I knew you could handle this. Yes, sir. Got a bit of HP, that's okay though. That's Belai. And one more liquidation. Low kick won't do too much to me, we already know that. It's insane physical defense. Alright, I don't believe that's going to be it. There's going to be 2 more masks, at least. Maybe 3 to go for still. Maybe the adventure review grant Ogerpon strength. Yep, the water mask. Alright, here we go. That's such a sick animation compared to the regular, like, you know, terrestrialization animation. I do have to say, I really like that. And body aspect. Special defense. Oh boy, okay. There's attack and special defense or buff. Okay, so if that's the case, let's go into Palma. I'm just hoping Palma can take a hit because I am not too confident on that side if I'm being honest. The attack didn't get buff, remember? Low kick. Should resist. Alright, nice. Got my HP. So we know the grass one's coming after this. Okay, that's fine then. Let's use... Actually, I'm going to terrestrialize this thing use fun to find. We need this thing alive for capturing it. We need that nuzzle. We need that paralysis. Also, I wonder because this is technically a third related legendary, if it's going to be like a 45 catch rate or if it's going to be the really super hard 3 catch rate legendary. I guess I'll figure out based on how many dust balls I throw at this thing when I get onto the catching phase, I assume. What the fang, how much damage we talking? Yeah, one shot it, did I not? And I got the flinch, oh that's huge.
Oh, let's go, that's class!
I'm pretty sure as long as if I switch this thing out and I sub it back in, also it's terrestrialization, right, I believe. So we're going to find that, give it up his water phase, we'll put it onto his grass, mask phase. Oh no, it's not grass, it's right, it's this version. What can it just be? This is either steel or rock. Which, honestly, fine with me, because I'm fighting. That's cool defense. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, brick. It's either rock or it's steel. I don't know which one. Good damage, though. IB Cudgel. Well, that's a new move, 100%. Oh, I'm pure legend. This is going to hurt. Luckily, it wasn't super effective, or else I was in a lot of trouble there. Alright, now that we know that it's going to go for a rock move, I could probably honestly go into... Okay, it's definitely rock because steel's good against it, so if we swap into Tinker Ton here, it's going to go for a rock type move on me because I had an electric type out, so the best play for me here is probably to, you know, bring in a mon that's going to resist the move. Like that, yeah. Should be fine. Yep. We'll grab some terrain so I can fake out you for a little bit of hit damage. And then flinch, yep, cool. And he bring out the big bonk hammer. Nice. That move's disgusting with metal coat, it really is. Yep. So what does this buff give you is the question. This is the one I'm not sure about. What do you even become with this is the question. Might be an omnibus, you know. Speed. Okay. I honestly have no idea now. Let's just use Play Rough. Oh, I see terrain. Okay. I honestly, gonna be real, I don't know, like, what type this is. I don't think it's steel because, like, it's not resisted anymore. Ogerpon hammer. He's just regular effectiveness now. This honestly might be grass type, if I had to guess. Isn't that a rock type move? That's fine, we can take one of those. Does more damage than it did before though, gonna be honest. Good range actually. Okay, you can't catch it yet, you need to show Ogerpon more of what you can do. Okay, I was about to literally say, is this where I can catch it? Or do I have to deplete his HP first and answer my question, so thanks for that. Let's go Play Rough. Am I faster? No, I'm not. This might feign Tinker Ton then. We saw how much damage it did last turn. Just fine if that happens. Alright, fair dues, fair dues. Alright, let's go with Flamethrower. You're faster. I believe I can take one, even though this will be super effective against me here. No, it's resisted, really. I thought it was a rock type move. Maybe not. Maybe steel. Regardless, all 4 mana to Ogerpon are down. This is now where I believe I can get the opportunity to catch it normally.
For the record, Ivy Cudgel is dependent on what mask you wear. Obviously, the first time when I was playing through this DLC, I wouldn't have known that. Obviously, I should saw it in the live recording there.
I mean, that's everything Ogerpon's got now. Your chance to catch it. Oh, this is like a Terror Raid battle where once I beat it, you can guarantee capture it. Okay. Okay, I kind of like that I've done that, honestly. Especially because you gotta go through 4 phases. It would be so annoying to reset for this thing. Alright, well, based on the colors, it's got black, a bit of orange in the middle, as you can see in its face, and it's green. I think the dust ball suits its colors perfectly. For me, anyway, so let's use the dust ball for this thing. 1, 2, 3, and click. There we go. Oh, that's a cool little jingle. Unique jingle for catching that. It is a pure grass type. Okay. So I assume once I put like mask on it, either overrides type, or what it does, it becomes grass something, you know what I mean?
Yes!
Essentially. Alright, nah, I won't give a nickname. I never nickname my legendaries. That's number 200 in the dex. So that tells me there are 200 Pokemon in its Pokedex, which I've already got like 135 off. Ooh, that was laggy. Ogerpon trusted you with the Cornerstone Mask, Wellspring Mask, and her Flame Mask, so I can change its type anytime. That's cool. Yeah, that text is definitely lagging on my end. God damn. Hey, but thank you, that's pretty impressive. Go on, Kieran. Congratulations. I'll take good care of it. Yeah. Why can't I be like you, Cube? Well, I don't think you like the fact that we caught it.
You don't say!
I hate when he gets like that. Don't worry about him. He's the one who said that when I guess to become Ogerpon's partner. Okay, well, let's head home. Sure thing. The next day. Hey Cube, good morning. I've got a bit from Carmine. She says that she's waiting for you at the Loyalty Plaza and that you should hurry up and meet her there. That's good to me. Hey, why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Too bad, I guess. I am here, Carmen. There you are, you took your time. Really battled great yesterday, Cube. Right. I guess that Master Retrieval Squad's completed its mission. Okay, Kate, well, he's shut himself in his room ever since he got home yesterday. He won't come out. Yeah. Oh, but you don't need to feel guilty or anything. Also, because I say we should keep the whole Ogerpon thing a secret. You wouldn't think it, but Kiki's got a bit of an ego too, he doesn't take losing well. Anyway, how's Ogerpon doing? I'll be honest, I've grown real fond of Ogerpon myself, because Kiki's rubbed off on a bit of me. Rubbed off a bit on me, rather. You think you could let me have a battle? Yeah, I knew that was coming. Alright, I'll need to go and put it in my party. Now you say yes, you not want to turn down a good battle, let me know when you're ready. Alright, fine. Let me see what music can get first. Here we go. Come on, Carmen. Mighty, you know, start off with alright, dark type. I think it's gonna come out with the Middle East. It's gonna use Intimidate on me more than likely. Maybe wake up early for this, you know, you better make it worth my time. Yeah, literally, Pokemon coming, you did make me wake up early for this today. I literally woke up early, I have 6. Play the DLC when I normally get up at like 12, 1, because I don't work until 3 PM. Like, I know that might not be early, but some people, for me, because of the time I work, that's early, you know? Alright. Harold, gonna raise your attack stat. Okay, that's all good. Avalanche. I don't know if you do double damage. I don't know if I need to be attacked, or if I just need to go second in the turn. Is inflicted damage. Okay, cool. Yo, he's trying to stay up on me, by the way. That's fine. Even if Avalanche doesn't take care of this turn, I can Ice Shard next turn, and this thing's gone. So it's all good. Yeah, I thought you'd stay on. I thought you'd hang on. Oh yeah, Ice Shard, outspeed. Bye bye. Oh, no, not outspeed. It was more so prioritize. Matty, you know. Ninetales. Is that a Alolan or regular? I assume it's regular, so let's go Dondozo. Because it'll be, you know, fire type now. Alright, let's go Liquidation. Extra Sensor Bait. That's fine, I can eat that up. I'm bulky as hell. Oh bye. More Peko, I believe that's Electric Dark type. We'll also be swapping it again. Electric Dark type, Electric Dark type. Yeah, I don't have Polymorph or Fine type, do I? Electric Dark type, what could I hit against that? Ground type moves, ain't it? Yeah, we can go ground type moves. Alright, more Peko. Let's get it. Helped me a lot in these battles, but it's time to finally take you out. Let's go for Earthquake. Yeah, that's fine. Dark type move, you'll always beat me, whatever. Poison Point, even better. In case you have a Focus Sash on that thing. E-Quake. Yep, that's Focus Sash. Lovely. The point's gonna take out. I knew you had a Focus Sash on one in your mod. I can't remember who it was. That Poison Point was perfection right there. Which means guaranteed to take out this turn, ain't it? Bye bye, more Peko. Thanks for coming. Finish that. Alright, you are Ghost something. I don't know what the other type is. I do have a Dark type move though. Let's actually go. I didn't say I don't want to use Ogerpon. I don't like having it above the levels and it's level 100, you know what I mean? Do I have anything else for it realistically? Not really. I'll just go to Titan honestly because I think it'll be quicker than me just using Avalanche, double damage. I know it's port goes, but I can't remember what other typing is. I really don't. Finish chat. Alright. Oh, super effective. What? What are you good against? Flying? Ground? Question mark? Flying ground. Grass. Honestly, yeah, it's green. It could be a grass type, you know. That's the one of the mods I'm going to have to catch for the deck to complete it in this area, so I'll find out literally tonight when I catch one for myself. Matcha Gotcha. That's a really cool name for a moo, like matcha tea. Like a matcha drink. That's actually quite smart, that naming. I like that. Anyway, let's try to get what do you call it, one shot. I mean, double damage, avalanche, which is weak to, plus never melt ice, boosting its damage, one stab boost. Not a chance. And Libani is a grass bug type, so another avalanche, and I believe I have beaten her. She also has 6 mons. No, she only has 5. Weird, you're gonna make human have 6, but her only 5. I didn't expect that. I thought both of them would be 5 or 6. Or at least we got one guy with 6 mons, you know what I mean? So. Alright, thanks for coming, Carmen, but you are defeated. Jeez, you're seriously too strong. And then my response to that be like?
Yes, sir.
I lost, but I'm also not surprised. You and Ogerpon really do get along, don't you? It's almost making me jealous. Alrighty then. Actually, she's not going to tell you about. Huh? Hey there, Cube, this is Brea. The Ultimate appears to have completed the orienteering as of this morning. Caretaker wanted to have some words, so could you head back to the community center? Sure. Message received loud and clear. Carmen's with you, wonderful, that's one less phone call I have to make. Here's MC to amaze me, it seems you become fast friends the moment you spend even the briefest amount of time together. We'll head on over to the community center, I'll be there with the rest of the students. She's right about it being the briefest amount of time, we've only just became friends and now we... Alright, let's go see what the nosy old guy wants. I don't really want to, but I guess I can play nice one last time. She basically got the idea that we've only just met, but we're also having in the park, we've done our thing here. Both of them go to Blueberry Academy. It just would just shock me in the slightest if they're in DLC 2 at the Blueberry Academy too. I really would. And we continue like what we did in DLC 1 over there. I can kind of get the feeling that might happen. I mean, you've got the opportunity to set that up now. I know there's more characters that are going to get introduced at Blueberry Academy with the supposed, like, you know, that their version of the Elite Four, I believe. Or the... I don't think it's called the Elite Four. I think it's just the 4 best trainers, but the idea is pretty much the same. But if that is like a twist on it, it's like some different unique challenge you to do with the Elite Four out there, based on what I've seen in the trailer, so... But I wouldn't be surprised, like, while the focus isn't on those two, because it was in this DLC for those two, that they would just be there, you know what I mean, at some point. I could be wrong, but who knows.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yep. Everyone's here, well, most of us are here anyway. And then the caretaker has some words for this, I'll give them our full attention. Yes, thank you for coming. We've been told that our student pairs have now finished visiting all the signboards in Kit Academy, which means your self-guided tour is at an end. Yeah, that we did it, we found them all. That was so much fun. Why, thank you for saying so, thanks for taking part. On that note, I've got a little gift for each of you. Okay. The Kit Academy Mochi set. This finally is so you can make mochi and all that, because I know that you can get, like, stat reset mochi, which for raid battles and for people who are into competitive. I'm not, I'm more into the raid battles and I am competitive. That's still really helpful. Let's say there's a story mod you've used in your team. I'll give you the example. There's a friend of mine who actually I know he's used the recent mystery gift to Mew at the time of recording for the Mew vs Mewtwo event through his story playthrough, and to build it for the Mewtwo raid he couldn't max out stats because he really has EVs in like other areas. He needs one of the stat like reset things. You know? Those were useful to have. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd wrap up the tour this quickly. You're quite the prodigies. Our visitors from Paldea still have heaps of time left to enjoy Kit Academy and all it has to offer. Continue to make yourselves at home and explore as you please. However, sorry for suddenly springing this on you, but Carmen, Kieran, and I will need to return to Blueberry Academy a little early. Why? Yeah, good point. Okay, truly sorry, but there have been some developments concerning the Great Creator DLC 2, because we know after the DLC 2, we're going back to the Great Creator. That was said in the Pokemon Presents, so it's something. So this directly connects to it. Okay. I'm afraid we really must be heading back. I realize I was here as your chaperone, but you guys have all proven to be very capable. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Thank you so much for looking after them in my stead. Don't mention it, you can leave these kids to me. And then Carmen, I believe you had something you wanted to say? Yes. Unfortunately, my brother's not feeling well.
Doubt. Be skeptical. Hard to believe.
Anyway, as you all know, this village is where I was born. Now beyond, I didn't want any outsiders coming here at all. Yikes. Felt like our home was being turned into a tourist trap for a bunch of ignorant strangers. Then we spent some time together, and none of you were the way I imagined you'd be at all. Well, really nice once I actually talked to you. Shouldn't have been so quick to judge people I didn't know anything about. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I had fun. Thank you all so much for visiting our village. Especially you, Cube. I'm glad you came to visit. I mean, it's not this is a goodbye forever. I mean, she's not wrong. If they're going to be at Blueberry Academy to do with the Great Paldea research, that links directly into DLC 2, probably to Rapigo. It's also probably linked to that, so... I'll see you probably in about, well, it's September. If I had to take a guess, we'll see you probably about 2 months, 3 months, November, December time. Or late December. We'll see you in about 3 months from now. The Blueberry Academy has tons of strong trainers. You better come visit soon. Oh, trust me, I am ready for DLC 2. Much as this has been an enjoyable experience, let's be honest, based on what we know, the Indigo Disc is going to be the real expansion, you know? Just like how in Sword and Shield, well, the Isle of Armor was like a mini, thing. The Crown Tundra was the main shit. Like, it was the shit. You know what I mean? Not the shit as in, like, the bad shit. The shit as in the good shit.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So I've just said shit way too many times there, Jesus Christ. Me trying to edit that out, I might just can't be honest, I might just not even edit that out. Because it's not like the videos earn anything right now anyway, I don't need to cut that out for AdSense or nothing right now. Anyway, getting off topic. I almost forgot, I don't need to get packed and everything. This is not goodbye, okay? We're definitely going to see each other again. Why would they put that if we're not going to see them again? I don't think they ever usually do that, so... We're definitely going to see the character again, alright. See you in December. That's more likely when it's going to come out, DLC 2. Bad to hazard a guess. So that definitely tells me that's the end of the story. I was Carmine for you, I suppose. You never know quite what to expect from her. Each moment spent with your kids just dazzling for an adult like me. Eh, it's almost blinding rather. Anyway, that bit wraps up the school trip. Let's all give our caretaker a great big thank you. Thank you! And that is the story complete, I would like to believe. Now, how do we get those 3 legendaries, please? The 3 truths. I want to get them, please. I need to become... Oh? To become a lot stronger. Stronger, 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 and stronger, and stronger. Oh boy. That's a sinister look if I ever saw one. Just you wait, Cube. Okay. He's tying his hair back. The funniest thing when I finished playing earlier, as I said, it would be funny if like the story ends and it ties into DLC 2 and it says to be continued or something like that, you know, at the end of the DLC. Look what just happened. I predicted that so easily.
I have the power of God and anime on my side! Wait,
So he's, ooh, it's funny. So he was like a very shy kid and now he's become all sinister and that. Oh shit, I like where this is going, you know. There's something different, you know. This is something way different. That's going to continue in the Indigo Disc. Alright. So we are definitely going to run into them again. Intriguing. I like the vibe of that. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, how do we, like, you know, get the things? Unless I've completely messed up and I actually do need to catch him during the story, which I don't believe that'll be the case, right? Not in their souped up form, surely. Alright, let me go inside the community center. Maybe there'll be a hint for that, you know? Maybe be like, oh hey, you can go catch these guys now or something, or maybe Carmen might have hints on that or whatever, you know? Oh yeah, they've all just dipped. Right. Okay, I'm going to just do a quick edit, guys. I'll cut to when I figure out how to catch them, okay?
And don't you worry, we'll be getting the answer to that in the next episode, where we'll be going ahead and doing the cleanup, completing the Kitakami Pokedex, and actually doing a couple of side quests to unlock a couple of unique things I didn't actually expect, like an outfit design and something else, but you'll see that in the next episode, okay? But for now, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you are new for more Pokemon content. Join the Discord server that will be in the description as well. And until next time, guys, this is Cube, signing out.